that description, check it out. Because I am the Golden One, leader of GWO, and the man that every time I'm on screen, the views go up. I am the Golden One, Ricky Goldman. Let's say it twice. Ricky Goldman. Let's say it Creed 3 times. Ricky Goldman. And this right here is the channel that the world waits for. It is the People's Wrestling Channel. That is right, Justin. One's up for the Golden One. And thank you for commenting. Thank you for watching. And this is the Future Shock Danger Zone review. So I'm going to put my blog up. Anybody do check out that description. Give me a second here. So here's my blog right there. It'll be up throughout. As always, I'll be reading my blog out just to help me with notes. But yeah, I went to Future Shock, my second proper Future Shock show. Obviously, I watched it at Love of Wrestling just last month. It was live at the, give me a second here, just 1 second. There we are. It was live at Stockport Guild Hall, so I took my limo to it, got a couple of drinks, and the matches started. So let's go with the first match, which was two-bit one-on-one in singles contest against Joe Kessler. A good match to start. The crowd was really, really behind it. Yeah, a good match to start. Two-bit took the upper hand. Both men, you know, they fought, they brawled outside the ring. Two-bit hitting a suicide dive. That gave him an advantage. Back in the ring they went. Back and forth, they went at it. A quick roll out of the ring from Two-bit back in, and that gave him another upper hand. He took control. Once again, back and forth they went. Hard shots given out. Give me a second here, guys. Our screen keeps going off for some reason. Just 1 second. Hopefully that has sorted it out. If not, I'm just going to have to kind of keep touching the screen. For some reason, it keeps going dark. Anyway, let's get on with this. So yeah, Joe with the crowd behind him really tried to stay in this. Then two-bit hooked on a sleeper hold. For some reason, he let go, wiped the face paint off Joe. Hooked in beat him down to the mat, hooked in the submission again, and did indeed come out with that victory. So on to the next one, which was Leon Gray, also in singles action, taking on his opponent, the Hunter Bryant Strong. This was also a good match. Leon really did stay in this. It went right after Bryak, and I thought this was the right thing to do. Bryak being the bigger of the two guys. Plenty of, but then Bryak did turn it around, dominating Leon. Plenty of slams, plenty of hard shots given out by the Hunter. Leon came back into this and almost got the win. Lots of high flying action, but a spear, then a kind of a rack into a slam. 1, 2, 3. And give me a second. Bright Strong coming out on top in this contest. I'm going to take a quick break. It was just a small commercial break here, because you need to know where to get my t-shirts, where to purchase one of my t-shirts that looks just half as good as I do. You'll have the women after you and the men asking you where you picked up one of Ricky Goldman's t-shirts. And this is a place. That is right. Pro Wrestling Tees Goldman's. Pro Wrestling Tees Goldman's. Pro Wrestling Tees Goldman's. Pro Wrestling Tees Goldman's. Also, you can see my socials on the screen. Not only that, GWO, there'll be a message from them later, but GWO Gold World Order, purchase a t-shirt. Let me know if you want one. You know you want one. But do let me know. Also, go and check out my videos previous to this, my journey to the show I'm talking about. So, on to the next match, and it was tag team action, and it was the Northwest Saviors. So, Max Brooker and Rizman Khan taking on the two opponents, Steen and Dave Birch. Another good match here. My second look at Rizman Khan. The heels really control the action from the beginning, really, really singling out and really going after Steen, just not letting Dave Birch tag in. Multiple tags in and out by the Northwest Saviors. But Dave Birch did finally tag in. The pace quickened, the pace changed, and they actually, and then it actually did lead to a victory, but not who you think. It did lead to a victory, but not who you're thinking, because coming out with that victory was. One second here. You may not be able to see that. I'll just take that off just for this second, just so you can see it. So coming out with the said victory were Dave Birch and Steen. I'll put that back on now. And then after the match, the Northwest Saviours did turn on Sam Bailey and they attacked him. This brought out Troy Ryan, Dynamite Lee Dawson, and Keenan. They all made the save. And then before I get to the next match, you need to know where to add me, where to follow me. So this is all the information that you shall need. That is right. To do and me, follow me, all of that. My socials are on the screen right now, so note it down. Do whatever you need to do. Take a screenshot if you have the information for later on. So into the next match, which was for a title. It was women's action, and it was Harley Hudson putting her title, putting her gold on the line against Helen Charlotte Campbell. And my first look at HCC, Helen Charlotte Campbell here. Good match. She really wanted to win here, really went after the champion, took it to the champion, did everything she could, hitting a powerbomb on the ring apron. Then he fought back into the ring. For some reason, the screen keeps going dark, but I'm going to try and carry on. Somebody fought back into the ring. Not for long as Charlotte then got back into it. This just angered Harley. She threw a tantrum. Typical heel. Both the women then toe-to-toe. Clothesline from Harley from Helen takes out Harley, but didn't quite get the job done. Harley then put down Helen. A clothesline, riptide type move from Helen. Didn't get the job done. Harley kicking out, rolls out the ring, grabs the title, tries to use it. Referee sees it. Then the referee gets distracted. Helen then chokes out Harley. Helen chokes out Harley. Then the referee gets distracted. Harley then clocks Helen with the title and does indeed go on to one second here. One second. Give me 1 second here. There it is. So Harley Hudson did indeed go on to retain her title, retain her championship. Now, before we get into the main event, there's a message from GWO Gold World Order that you all must witness. That is right. B with GWO. If you're not GWO, then you're against us. And of course, if you want to be part of the WhatsApp group, first of all, you're going to be a massive Roman Reigns fan and be part of the ones. But also, it's all about banter, all about fun. So if you want to be a part of that, let me know. So let's get into the main event, which was one second. Team Bailey, so Sam Bailey, Keenan, Troy Ryan, and Dynamite Lee Dawson taking on Team DDL, so Deadly Damon Lee, Joey Hayes, Lance Rivera, and Sonny Durson in a gauntlet match. And he's right, GWO for life. So, good main event. One second here. There we are. So it was Joey Hayes for Team Bailey and Troy Ryan for Team DDL. Both fought, both brawled, both showed everything they had. But it was Joey eliminating Troy. In came in Keenan for Team Bailey. But then he gets eliminated. Oh, sorry, no. Sorry, Joey Hayes gets eliminated. In comes Sonny Durson for Team DDL. He eliminates Keenan. Talking trash, saying he's a winner. In comes Dynamite Lee Dawson for Team Bailey. They both go at it. The kind of the story here is that Sonny Durson wants to go after the Adrenaline Championship. He's a 3-time Adrenaline champion and wants that title back. So that, they brawl, they fight all around the ring and back into the ring. Lee, and then somehow, some way, eliminates Sonny, and in comes Lance Rivera for Team DDL. Both men fight, both men battle. Lee, and then goes on to eliminate Lance Rivera. So, of course, here comes a final man for Team DDL, Deadly Damon Lee himself. They brawl, they fight. Doesn't take long for DDL to put away Dynamite Lee Dawson, who's already exhausted and already can't really go. In comes Sam Bailey, the final man for Team Bailey. Injured arm because earlier on he got attacked, remember, by the Northwest Saviors. So Sammy's really kind of a one-armed man here. But despite the onslaught, despite everything, he actually does the unthinkable. And it is, the winning team was the right picture there. So the winning team was Team Bailey. So I'm going to give it a rating of good. It was a good enough show. So I'm going to do a bit of promotion and then what's coming up. So P&P Pancakes and Power Slams, go and check it out. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. Great show to watch. P&P Pancakes and Power Slams. Also go and check out Sportskeeda. Give them a massive like. To your podcast, first of all, DOMCAST, and of course, the man himself, Just in Time 211. Only go and follow him, but also In Time Wrestling Podcast. Not sure when his podcast is going to be coming back, but go and give it a watch. Go and give it a listen, should I say. If you're into your podcast, eFeds, TWF Network, ASPW Production, and last but not least, Raydog Extreme Wrestling, Red Bull Raydog F8. And if you're into your promo-based eFeds, it is Promo Performance Alliance. So what is coming up? Well, on Thursday, will be another round or another episode, another edition of the It Doesn't Matter What We Call This Quiz that's not for jabronis. Then next week, Night of Champions predictions, Double or Nothing predictions, Battleground predictions, Night of Champions watch party, watch along, and then I'm going to have to do Double or Nothing. Appreciate it, Golden Chief. Bonds up once more. So I'm going to have to do Double or Nothing and Battleground watch along at the same time. So that again, I'll run through all that again. So on Thursday, another edition, another episode, another round of the It Doesn't Matter What We Call This Quiz not for jabronis. The challenge is going to be something that appeared on my discussion of the horrendous mess that is the World Championship. In my opinion, just a mess. I mean, SmackDown guys go after the World title or the Raw title. It's just, having the Miz involved. As great as it is for Reigns, fantastic. It's just, great that he's fantastic for Reigns. If he holds it till next year, so Mania 41, fantastic. But another video for another day, I think that will be. And then Night of Champions predictions, Double or Nothing predictions, Battleground predictions, Night of Champions watch along, and then Double or Nothing and Battleground watch along at the same time. I'll probably be more interested in Battleground than Double or Nothing. Not the biggest AEW fan. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Do like and subscribe. Once again, like and subscribe. And it is the Golden One himself, Ricky Goldman. I'll say that name again, Ricky Goldman.